All right, let's get rocking. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the All the Mods 8 that I've been playing on Dadcraft's Modcraft 73 server, I guess. And maybe just Modcraft, I'm not sure what he's calling it. But as you can see, I had some fun tearing apart some houses. I left the wood stuffs because we had a lot of those pieces available, but I left the fountain in the center of the town. But the rest of it, yeah, I stole the terracotta from that. So we have ourselves a couple more hopping pots. Or hopper pots, sorry. So we've got a few different things going on, so let's start from a quick refresher. So we've got the netherite essence. Next up is the actual inferium, which is one that I'm a little short on at the moment, but that's okay. We've got some silicon. We've got redstone making its appearance. We've got dirt and water, because you add those two together, and you're going to get clay, so that's one of our wonderful things we run out of regularly. And then we've got quartz enriched iron, so that's handy. And we could make a quartz one if we need to, but usually we have to enrich the quartz anyways. Enrich the iron with the quartz anyways, so yeah. Then ad break in progress, but that's okay. We'll get there. Do I have anything in smelter? This one. Grab some more stuffs. Nothing in the smelter, nothing in the enrichment chamber. Okay, we're good. What's this? This is hydrogen. Okay. Not much for it. That's fine. And we don't need... Good evening, Fantastic Sherlock Fox. How are you this evening?
Hello.
And good evening to James. Hello. Glad to see you as well. Or should I say, good afternoon and good morning. Yes. The time of day. All right. Got it backwards. Where are we? Oh, yes. Must be coffee break time in roughly Sydney region. All good. All right. So, got a couple of changes. Not much, but a couple of changes to the system since we got moving. So in the backpack, I've realized that one of the things I can do, the backpack settings, is I've set it so that no other player can just walk up to me and open my backpack. Not that they would actually try, but it never hurts to turn that off. This one is just saying whether it's going to keep this tab open. So if I've used one of the things like a crafting table or something, is it going to bother opening that? This one actually says that if I shift click stuff from my inventory into the backpack, is it going to try and stick it in the open tab first? And I told it not to because that was a big pain in the back. Now that I know that I can get rid of that, I'm much happier. I'm not going to display something on the back because I don't know, I think it's kind of corny. Backpack settings with this. I wonder what, oh, I know what I did with it, never mind. I was gonna say, I wonder what I did with my tome, but I actually remember what I did with it. So what I was in the process of trying to do is I created a bunch more danks because they're fun. Danks are easy. I'll show you these again. Danks are the, they're just coal around a barrel. Easy peasy. Next upgrade is you just do your regular dank and then you throw redstone around it. That's part of why I wanted to grow the redstone rather than simply buying it all the time. Just going to mute. Okay, there we go. And then of course we've got gold, so as you can imagine, at some point we're going to head towards a gold seed. Same with a diamond seed. But in the meantime, in the middle, we've got emerald danks. So emerald danks have a stack limit. So we start with a stack limit over here of 256. Then it moves up to 1024. From there, 496, 4096. That's quite a lot. And then 16384. So we're getting pretty big stacks, as well as we start getting more slots, which is kind of helpful as well. And then the dank fives, we're breaking 65,500. And then the obsidian one, which is probably the highest I'm going to do here, we're looking at 262,000 and change per slot. And the nice part about that is that when you take a look at these ones, there we go, you have a very good number of slots available. So basically it's like having far more backpacks. And for the ability to get things to auto suck into those, it means that I don't mind giving up an entire row of my inventory to be able to have those. So at the moment, I'm at the point where I'm growing the redstone, so we're going to get there slowly. And then haven't got to the gold yet because we have a good amount for now. So let's get the emeralds because I can always use those for tool repairs and a bunch of other random stuff. So I'm looking at making the emerald seeds. And those emerald seeds need the supremium essence. So we're going to drill it down. Supremium, of course, that was a 4-4-4 ratio. So we're looking at supreme essence needs 4 of these imperiums, which become, each one of those is 4 of these tertiums. So we're looking at 4 by 4, 16. Okay, then down one more, times 4 is 64, so we're looking at a stack, times 4 stacks of that. Plus 4, because, no, not 4 of that one, 4 of, there's a bunch more actually because, oh, I did get the crystal made. Okay, I didn't think I got that crystal made. So if I want to go beyond supremium essence for anything, then I need to create a crystal for that one as well, which is a whole other rigmarole. But yeah, the danks are amazing. I love them. And so I'm going to have the backpack that I can just go off my quick thumb button on my mouse, which is pretty big. I could make these larger if I want to, but I don't really see the point. Let's see. That's not what I wanted. I wanted, close this up. I wanted, not stack upgrades. I do, but backpack. Okay. So if we're looking at stack upgrades, we've got basic ones right now, multiply everything in the slots by 4. And then they're stackable. So by having 4 of those in there, we're taking that to the power of 4, right? That's part of why I don't see the need to go any further with these. Because if I wanted to do gold, that's the same thing again. This one's by 2, sorry. So 2 for the first one, 4, 8, 16, I think? I can't. Anyways, the point is, we're getting to a lot, 2 to the power of 4. So that's a lot. We don't really need a whole ton more. But if I wanted them, then I could go into the gold ones, which multiplies it by 4 instead of by 2. There's a real glutton for punishment. You can go up, take the diamond ones up, and then I could actually, if I really, really wanted to, I could go to, I think these are, yeah, netherite. So think about this, right? We've got in here, we did finish, we were working on before, so we had 3 4K storage disks and a 64K. So I have room for 76,000 items. Now, I'm not quite great on all of these cubings and whatever, but by the time you get netherite, a netherite stack upgrade in 4 different slots, it gets really insane. So yeah, it's one of those things that you really don't need that much space. It's kind of ridiculous. The problem with the Inception backpack, and I like that idea, I was actually really looking at that one, is this. So I have not fought withers. I have 0 intention of fighting withers ever. The rest of these aren't too bad, but the netherite or nether star, now I get that I can grow them, right? Because you can make them from the essence. The problem is also this star crux thing, which I was looking at going, well, what do you need to do for that? Yeah. So you need some withering souls and 2 more nether stars. It's like, nope, not happening. I don't mind giving up a backpack slot for it. What I've actually done with this one, we've got, I went and nicked from your place actually, James. Anything I hadn't eaten. I'm going to try and keep a track of what raw foods I can come across to replace that, because it's just kind of rude to nick things that return. But I've put on one of the upgrades for the feeding upgrade, so when I get hungry, it's supposed to feed me from this backpack. You died, so you had to start again? Oh no! Did you have a lot of stuff on you? Like, how far did you get set back? 'Cause I would love to send a care package. Now, I haven't died yet, but I may have to start again on the stuff. Somehow I lost a bunch of my wood buttons in the pink slime. I had a pink slime accident. That's okay. Oh, I had to start eating one of everything. Yeah. The other thing I've noticed is every time I get damaged, the hearts at the bottom, escape options, video, sim distance, where am I? 3? Let's go to 4. I can handle 4. There we go. So, of the hearts at the bottom, it seems like every time I take damage, they do actually start going away, and I don't heal them. I actually need to get more foods to sort of add hearts to bring them up again. So yeah. I think we might still be able to qualify for the achievement in-game, the generic one that sort of says eat everything in-game. But I'm less concerned about that. I'm just enjoying that. So yeah, this is my food backpack now. And I'm used to keeping food in the far right slot. That's why I don't mind having that there. This is funny because if I right click it, it opens. So I have yet to figure out how to use it because I can't exactly right click it on something that'll stick. Like I did this by mistake. Bloop. And then I held shift. I'm like, oh, maybe you shift backpack. Yeah, not so much. So that wasn't what I needed. So we'll figure it out. Alright, where were we? Redstone dust, right. This one. Putting everything in here because I would like to be able to upgrade those tanks. That's where a lot of this back and forth to and fro business is going. Let's take one more run at, what have we got in here? 6, nope, not enough. 10 on the obsidian, woohoo! There goes the dank. 8. One of those if you can, why not, right? So this, take these, then I grab the diamond one, I throw it in the middle. Now I have more. Okay, so because I can, right? They're going to have that much space in them. There's that one's been used. These other ones have not been used yet. All right. What is that coming in? Oh, today I said we were doing animal things, so I'm going to get there. One of the things we're going to do is build the machine that is going to milk the cows. So I need that, and I also need some range upgrades. Industrial range. There we go. We're going to need some range upgrades. And then we also need to build the machines. So we've got the rancher that's going to milk them. And then we've got the mob crusher, which kills them and gets you drops. Whereas we normally have been using it for the meat juice, but it's not really worth it if I'm doing the backpack of food. So let's see. We need, this is easy enough, 2 sets of shears. And 2. Pity frame. And then just a bucket. Why not? And there we are. This is going to need more power. I'm hoping I can get away with just actually connecting things without actually having to physically touch them, as in like cables and such, but if not, then I guess we're going to have yet another, what do you call it? Either a battery or another generator. Alright, and then while we're here, let's build the other one. We've got, too large, this one. Need 2 books and 2 gold gears and a something. Oh, right, that's why we were doing this, okay. So this is a whole different kettle of fish. Let's get the animal rancher rolling, see what it does, and then we'll come back and build those other ones. Geek Out has changed, and we're in the category of fantasy. Named 2 named friendly dragons. Friendly is the key. Let's milk you over here. Okay. Okay. A little bit crowded, actually. Uh-oh. That could be a problem. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. For now, let's put this thing. It's not what we wanted, but it's too crowded to get the mess fixed, so let's see. What do we got? Reset the adults? No, set the adults. Stone. Run with none. Okay, we've got a signal. It's on. Start bringing the adults in. I have made an absolutely ginormous tank. If you take a look at the mob grinding utilities, this tank is amazing because it will hold 1,024 buckets. I'm gonna go back to size 3 because this is bugging me. Options, video, size. This is a huge tank. 1,024 buckets, and we have 87.8 buckets of slime in there. But that'll allow us plenty of space to have meat in the machine because we can just scoop that out separately. Alright, this machine's getting busy. Let's get ourselves some mob meat. That's pretty terrible. It's only actually running right in front of the machine at the moment because we don't have the range pieces installed. So I'm gonna have to steal a range thing from here. Steal this one. Now it's a little bit bigger. Apparently we have baby pigs. That's less than ideal. Uh-oh, that's really not good. Hold on. Hold on. That didn't go well. It took the adults and the juveniles because the feeder thing was going way too crazy. And this one, take that out as well. So I think what I'm going to need to do then for the two feeders is to make a range thing that's a little bit shorter than what we had before. Alright, so this one I'm going to switch it to off for a sec. Run with the redstone signal, turn it to babies. Grab a hammer and turn it around. Switch it to no redstone signal because that's what we had it set at. So it should hopefully only bring the juveniles back. Ah, toothless, yes. And Puff. Exactly. Toothless and Puff. And I'm going to go with Elliot from Pete's Dragon. While we've got juveniles in the way, at least they're less likely to be in our faces, let's fix this part. There. That's better. So this one is going to need a range. All it's doing is milking or shearing. That's all it can do. So I really don't care that it is ranged too far. And it's trying to do things without any power. And I do this with cable. Cable. Will you let me do it with cable? Sort of, but no. these. Let's just grab a couple pieces of dirt here. Smooth it all off. You can get this to stand. So let's take this one back. I'm gonna go this way. There. So I need to switch the food types in this one with the ones in that side, so that if we're milking things, then we end up with more cows than pigs. There we go. Now we've got the cows and the milking unit tied together, and then this one is just for pigs, so we're good. All right. So this one, we're going to do the same thing in terms of drawing cables together. When we get the masher with the drops, we're going to put which side? Can't seem to decide at the moment. Probably on this side, for safety's sake. And then we'll move the tank onto this side, big pink tank. So I think we've got all the babies of pigs. Where are the cows? Come on, guys. Why aren't there? That's not good. We have baby pigs, but no baby cows. Need to make sure. Need to make sure I have a couple of cows, because otherwise. Uh-oh. Yeah, I was worried about that. Okay, well, that plan kind of went south. This one away. So what I've done, hey Sachet, good to see you. Just in time to watch me make a mistake. That's okay. So I've got pigs I can destroy. Let's get this cow out of here, because the cow is in deep trouble at the moment. There's only one of him, and I kind of went and mashed all his family before he or she had babies. Not smart. Come on, cow. Come on, cow. So, there goes the cow. Grab one of the black ones. And there's a pig. There's method to this madness. Now we can turn on the machine and let the pigs turn into meat. Yum yum. So we need range extenders, but not quite as big for these two. So I need 2 for that one, and probably a 2 for this one. So 2 slot range extenders. Yeah, there's piggies in this madness. Exactly. Plenty of piggies in the madness. I want to get rid of this. I had to rescue the cow. If I was smart, I would have kept a pair of cows in reserve, but you know, me, smart, apparently not. What I'm going to do, actually, is create another pair of yoinkers. That sounds really odd. Another one of these. Oh, that's the problem. Fine. Alright, so we need 2 of these. 1. And I don't have enough? What am I missing? Iron bars. Okay. Now we have iron bars? Let's make a yoinker. Great. So now I have a safety set. So that one cow is safe, I have a breeding pair, and then I will swap a pig for a cow. Hee! Mean. Guess whose place I'm coming to visit? Ha ha ha. James is gonna wish that he never showed me his place. Honestly, I didn't know where you had your mailbox. Weirdly, I've wandered around this area quite a lot. I did not recognize where the mailbox was. What is that? Huh. That's cool. Mob yoinker. I'm just curious what's in there. Put it back. And this one. Blue bonded bead. Ooh, no, you can have that back. Ah! There. Okay, so I brought this. And I'm gonna skip this song. This so I can get out of the way. Oh, I hate those. Okay. Sorry, buddy. Come on. Okay. Current mob cow. Okay, so we have a pair of cows, but I need one more. And there's the pig. You. On. Nope, gonna be another 5 minutes or so. Alright. Well, then I shall come and return stuff. Random box? Here, let's throw these. You have mail! Alright. That's okay, we're not in a rush. I have a big cow and a little cow. And as soon as I get those two bred up, then I'm going to... The heck was that? That was weird, so I don't know what that was. It sounded almost like I ran into a slime bomb or some sort, but I don't know. So we have little pigs, rapidly becoming big pigs, right? Big pig jig. Alright. Oh, what's this? Hang on a second. We're running... Yep. It's pointing you to the inside. Okay, so it's extra security. Good. That one. This one. I think we're good for a minute or two. What's this say? That's the milker. With a range tier 3. That's the feeder. What's this? Separator range tier 4. I certainly don't want a range tier 4 on the mob killer thing, because it'll kill everything in this pen too. No, no, no. You guys. You guys. Yes, thank you. You can come over here. Now I can leave. See? There's a system to this madness. Ah! Can leave, I said. Really, guys. Okay. Looks like we need a few tier 2s, which will make the feeding zone a little bit smaller than it used to be. But the way they all wander around and mill about, I don't really care. Let's see what we can do for those range things. at industrial range. We want tier 4 was way too big. 3 is on the edge of too big. It folds over a little bit. I think we're gonna go with a pair of tier 2s. I think I've got a 3 that's okay in there, so let's go with a pair of tier 2s. Possibly a 3? Oops, nope. Tier 2, that's what I want. Okay. Do I have lapis? That'll be an interesting question. Otherwise, I know I've got bone meal. Although, I could probably do those ones. Check that out. So I guess it comes down to, do I have lapis? Possibly just enough. Okay, what else did I need? I needed redstone, yay. Glass panes and latex. Enjoy your lurk, James. Thank you very much for coming by. I do appreciate it. Alright, redstone and latex. So, let's see. There's the redstone. And I've got latex in my backpack. I hope it will actually be the right amount. What's in here? Ink slime. Oh, whoops. And I need panes. There we go. Doing the tier 2 version. So 4 bottom ones, diagonal panes, and then 2 at the top. This has got the wrong stuff in it. That in. Let's pick fill from item. It feels very 70s. Okay, well, let's see if we can do this. That one there. There's 2, and then we needed glass panes here and there. Will it have enough to complete? Maybe. All right. Can I do this again? Empty tank. Okay. So let's do this one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 of those, and then these 2. We might have just enough to do exactly what we want. That actually worked out really well. And the pink slime can go in the other machine when we get over there. Come on, you. Stack. Oh, I know what's going on here. This one is in the wrong mode. There we go. Oh. It still doesn't want to... whatever. Kids are home and playing Pokemon or Minecraft. Keep asking for help. I'm going to help them with some duct tape soon. If only we could blow their brains a little bit with modded and confuse them, but the sad part is they'll probably figure it out faster than I would. Okay. Where was I going with these? Oh! I know what's going on! Aha! Now I know. I heard this weird crunch splat thing. I didn't know what was happening, and it's because the backpack is feeding me. That's a lot. Okay. So I've eaten things and they're becoming hearts. Or whatever. Ooh. That's quite the kid. Guess we want tier 2 for this one. Tier 2 for that one. This is harmless to have a tier 3 because if it milks cows on the other side, I'm okay with that. I'm clearly going to need a tank. Because that's a lot, and it doesn't take very long to fill it. This one, meat juice. I wanted to do this. Up there. Actually, can I? Bring this back into bucket mode. Alt. And let's left click, right click. Ah! Whoops. That was not what I meant. Hey, you. Eight. And 7. Okay, this is actually going the wrong direction. I can hear it milking on the other side. It's kind of a weird sound. I can't actually empty this one. Oh, can I, actually? Maybe I can. Second. Look like. Can I set this one over there? Right. And then to configurator. What mode is this? I want it to be fluids, I think? Right, we're empty. That was easy enough. But I think this massive tank is probably going to need to have another one of those on the milker, because if I look at the milker, we're full already. That's a bit crazy. That's a little bit crazy. So let's see if we can get ourselves a big tank, because we're going to end up with 1,024 buckets of milk really fast. Kids home. Oh, they're thankfully not sick? Oh, good. That's very, very good. Actually, a coincidence they're both home. Well. Okay, so, oops, not double click. So we're gonna make another jumbo, crazy, enormous tank. Where was it? Jumbo? Jumbo? No. Tanks. Tanks. This one. The jumbo tank. We need 4 singularity tanks made out of blocks of glass and iron. Okay, so we can do 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. Ha ha. Of course. Sand. Of course. Isn't that how it always goes? It goes in the backpack. That tank goes in the backpack, which does stack for some unknown reason. And then that goes away. There. I got spaces, right? Yes. And I'm done with the lapis for now. Put that away. They don't stack. Huh. Interesting. Okay, I'm done with the canes for now. Cables go in the backpack. The redstone goes in the back in there. White sand. There's plenty of white sand around here, so let's just throw it in the thingamajigger. And how close was I? It's kind of funny. Sometimes I think modded is depending on what mods you're playing with. Sometimes I think that that's actually better for young kids. And the reason I say that is because okay. The reason I say that is because with young kids, rather than having them asking us 6,000 times why they can't do something, they can actually be able to do that something. Oh, nope, I don't want that. I want tank, and I want these. Now I can make the big tank. There. So that's going to be our milk tank. The other tank that we've been wandering around with is going to be a transport between the two, because we don't need 32 buckets of milk at any one point in time. I'm not really sure how much the jar holds, actually. I really should check that out. Okay, so this... So let's go other hand. This one output can go left. There we go. Now, Animal Rancher, if I had sheep in here, then all this other zone would get filled up with wool. Which is great, but I don't want to put sheep in here simply because it would 8 buckets already. Simply because if we put... I don't know why I was being dumb. Whatever. If we put the sheep in here, then I feel really bad when I go to kill them off. That's 8 buckets. Okay. Perfect. So that should be fine. Ah! I don't need those guys. Just want to give myself some distance from them. Oh, lovely. Yes, thank you for giving me 2 hearts. I could use that right now. Okay, let's go this way. That's a few zombies. I'm the only one on the server, too. And there's a guy here that I don't know who he is, and I don't really want to deal with him. You saw him kind of sticking his head through the wall. Sorry, that was a big chicken run. I'm a little bothered because I went over there and I don't see cows. I'm not particularly sure what happened over there. I wonder if... Honestly, Wyatt, who's that dude? I don't want you. Go away. Ash? Or Ash? Oh, right. Ash because they burn in the sun. Gotcha. I was wondering why I was getting Ash. I didn't burn anything. Okay. So we have a lack of cow problem. I need to figure out what I did to make that happen. Stop. Is this thing running? Ignored. Yep. Okay, that will do it. No, they didn't move away. Stupid me. Think. Yeah, I can see the zones. Okay, so what I did, let me is I've got the babies moved away thing from this side to this side. I didn't realize it was going to take any adults from that side and shove them over to this side, which then got mob mashed. Well, darn it. One of those, stupid idiot. Well, it is, except when I wanted to actually make sure I kept a breeding pair. So I had one adult and one baby, which must have grown to an adult thing I shoved over here. And I was hoping to mob yoink a breeding pair and put them in storage, just in case this happened. So yeah, oops. Mistakes were made, Max. So right now it's set to be running with signal, and there's no signal. And it's supposed to take the babies from this side and send them over to that side. So that's fine. If I switch this to adults, oops, and just turn it. It shouldn't be running because I don't think that's actually got any signal to it. But yeah, kind of a pain. That's okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that. In all honesty, what I think I'm probably going to end up doing is just completely taking out this thing entirely, but I don't know. I do want to get rid of them. Like, I don't want them to breed far too much, so that's okay. We have 8 buckets of milk, which is fine. Question of the day, why is it so funny? When you were a young kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? So what did you want to be when you grew up, Max? That's making the assumption that we have grown up, which is a pretty big assumption. You got to live the dream, baby. Oh? True. Nah, it's okay. I can make a thingamajigger. Okay, so put this on the floor for now. Come on, you. I can't put it down when it's in bucket mode. There we go. How much does this hold? That holds 32 buckets. I mean, really, I'm not going to use a whole lot of this anyways. 5, 6, 7, and 8. There. You guys get the idea, right? That's really key. So, cow in a jar. I always forget how to do that. Yeah, that's why I have the milk jar. Exactly, I just would use it ice cream or something very, very basic like that, so I really don't particularly care. Now it stacks. Nobody knows why. Go figure. Alright. So I guess I don't need to worry about feeding cows. Sort of, maybe. The other thing, actually, what I probably should do, here's a thought I have, is, at industrial, detect. There we go. Close this one. There's something here called a mob detector. A lot more fuss and bother stuff, but the idea being that it runs things when it detects stuff. I'm just gonna see if they've got in the tome. Where is it here? R. This one. Left. Nope. Left. Shift left. Come on. There we go. Right, we want... Where's the industrial for going book? There it is. Alright. So I'm looking for the mob detector. Detector, whatever. There we go. So it detects how many entities are in front of it and will emit a redstone signal in the back with the same strength as the amount of entities detected. So what I can do is get it so that the that if it's 3 or more, the mob detector will make sure that the other system runs and kills off stuff. But if it's 2 or less, then that system gets shut off. So that's another possibility I can work at. It doesn't say whether it's an adult or not, though. It only detects bodies. So that just means then that I have to make sure that I don't think baby cows and adult cows count separately. But if it is the case, then I could put one of those in the center and then have it only run the thing that yoinks them from one side to the other, if there's 3 or more of them, provided that adult cows and baby cows are separate. So bookmark that for now. I was going to actually show you, so sometimes things don't quite go to plan. Is we've made this thing.
Hello?
So it's a mob fan. Quite literally, it blows mobs away.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hey, Springer. Good to
Hello?
see you. Oops. Up doesn't help. We can do that too, but let's just throw it over here. I don't care. So the mob fan, quite literally, blows mobs in the direction the fan's pointing, right? This part would send them that way. Problem is, unless I do something to this zone to change the area, when you show the shape of the area, you got that. That's it. Doesn't go sideways, it's quite literally right in front of it. So what I had originally had in mind was to do a series of these and get them all across the end of the pen where I don't want, or where I don't have the range reaching. That does not seem like it's a great idea anymore. The mob masher thing, I think it's about a 2 or 3 block space at the very end. These are the feeder zones and the... yeah. These are the feeder zones. We're gonna get pigs. Guess I can shut down this one. Only run that on a redstone signal. Only run that on a redstone signal. And then down here... oh, oops, I'm running into the range. There we go. Let's see it from above. So you guys probably can't see this, but this fence right where I'm standing, 1 block to the left of the torch, is as far as the range goes for the masher thing. So I'd figured to put 1 or 2 of those things down at the other end, but they actually only go straight ahead a little bit. And yet I don't want to increase the range because it would make it wider as well. And wider is a bit of a problem for us. No, we can't feed pigs wheat in modded. I've swapped the 2 machines, so I've turned off the one that's got wheat in it. That one doesn't do anything right now. This is only feed on redstone signal, and there's no redstone signal going to it. Then this one is another feeder, but it's got carrots in there. And we're going to run out of carrots fairly quickly here. The reason I've got this vacuumulator thing in the middle of the place is because I get those heart-shaped things every once in a while. And I don't use them, but I just don't want to leave them there, because if I have them floating around, you never know what can lead to entity problems. So yeah. And I agree with you on being able to split it. In all honesty, I probably should just have 2 pens. 1 for cows and 1 for sheep. Or sorry, 1 for pigs and 1 for cows. Yes. That's probably my best bet. And make them square rather than rectangular, as in make these sections square. Because then I don't have to worry about this extra end. Which makes sense. Falcor, yes. Falcor it was. It sounds like we're up for 2 new ones. Let's go with this one and that one. Our Geek Out has switched itself to 2 Winter Olympic events, which is very timely considering that we're going to be having the Olympics again fairly soon. Not that far away. I believe it's supposed to be 2024, although we're sort of offset because of the insanity involved in having things pushed back related to COVID. You put babies into the second area, and adults into the third. You can just mob mash the third area. Isn't that the same, pretty much, as leaving the babies in the first one to grow up? I'm not really sure. It might be. I'm just gonna sketch that out for myself, just because my brain's not working that one. This is whiteboarding with Delenn. Yay. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. I see. So the breeders stay safe. So what he's saying, basically, these aren't square, but we'll pretend that's square. Sort of an L-shaped pattern. Yay! Sketching and whatnot with Delenn. Okay, and then we have a third one. And then we have breeders in the first one. And let me do this in a different window. Chatting. Alright. No, I'm going to use the... Story time. Yeah, that's probably easier. Story time. Alright, so me and my bad drawings. So yeah, we've got 3 spaces then. In the top we follow the breeders, right, with the 2 feeding boxes up top. Then going this way, we'd have the, which one did we want? We wanted the BR for breeders, and this would only have the babies, the little tiny ones, right? And then these ones, once again, would have babies all grown up to be, water. They can have and then I can have the masher on this side. Be a little box in here stuffing them. Then I have a masher here killing the fodder. Does that sound like it makes sense? So the breeding would happen the first one, and it could not. Then it'd be ahead of the masher in such a way that it would never die. And I could even choose to have a second masher over here if I wanted one that had. So this would be MJ, it's tiny writing, meat juice, and D for drops. My writing is a mess, but yeah. As long as the area or squares work, right? So I'd have to keep the tiers or the tier sizes reasonable. All right, that is a really bad sketch, but hey, it worked. Yes, I do, actually. So, this one that's in the middle, here, has 2 modes. This is the animal baby separator, quite literally. So I can remove the adults, or, if I click in the opposite direction, then I can move the babies. Right? So, yeah, you can either move the babies or only move the adults. But if I keep the breeding ones, so if I kept the, in theory, I can just dig this part out, but in theory, if I kept the breeding adults on this side, okay, along with those feeders to breed them up, then the babies will get sucked over here, which will be fine, as long as it's, I have to make sure it's square. I guess it doesn't really matter if it's square, but it has to be square enough that it's not going to run into any of the extended ranges from the other ones. And then the third one, I guess it has to be square because it needs to be able to have a machine. So it'd be a different one in this spot, not the mob killer variety. It'd be another one of these machines that we set to the opposite. So if I pulled babies going through this way, then I'd have another one of these machines that from this zone, when the babies grew up, it would then pull them over to a third spot, and then I could take them out. Right? Now, the reason it needs to be L-shaped in my mind is because if you put them in a square, side by side, I guess we can do that, but it gets really risky for the potential that I'm going to end up with mobs that are too close to the cut zone. Now, a couple things I'm learning really quickly here is, yeah, it was nice to use fences and walls because I could see things. Not good. I think the next round has to be solid because this is not working as well as I'd like. So, yeah. So the smartest thing, I think, at this point would be to kill off everything so I can build the space. But before I do that, hello piggy. Start with the pigs, and if the space works, then I'll throw cows in it too. Let's get 4 adult pigs, why not? You, sir? And you, sir? You're adult. You, let's get a pink one. Come on. Pink. The reason I picked 4 adults is because I'll be able to start breeding them again faster. My concern with doing holes 2 blocks deep, I mean, I guess I could do that. I would still need fencing, or not fencing, gates, so that I could get in and out. Ah! James, you are a wizard. Yes, James and Max, between the two of you, that sounds right. Okay, so, first off, I don't care what we use, but I need everybody on this other side, just because we need to get rid of them. Because I'm going to be tearing everything apart, I'm going to take off. No, go away, pig. That. Okay, well, I guess I just take that. Why not? Okay. So this one, do I have a range thing in here? Okay. I can turn this on, just ignore it. Get everybody in here dead. Should work great. Right, right. There goes the pink mush over here. Slowly we're getting more liquid meat. They've figured it out, so the little rotters are down at the other end. Which means I'm going to take a carrot or 2. Hello, boys. Aha. Go. One down. Now, I cruelly pick the machine and I switch to all the babies. And it's not supposed to take me 2, although rumor has it that sometimes these things do.
Hello.
Hello! Well, thank you everybody. I appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome on in, Juliana. Welcome, welcome all raiders. I'm in the process of cleaning out piggy pens. With an eye to...
Hello?
To destroying them before I go and steal 2 more cows from James Curry. Or anybody else who happens to be on the server that has them at the time. Hey, B-Ron! Good to see you! Good to see you. Long time no see, I should say, right? Right. Okay, so this doesn't want to mash me, which is good. Thank you for not mashing the player. Come on, Piggy. Oh, there's still another one. There we go. Is that everybody? Yep, that's everybody. Now I can turn this one off.
Oh, hello there!
Redstone signal. Okay. And piggies are toast. Excellent. I can turn that off. This way. So I've made some big boo-boos and thought I had the right thing going, but did not. Turn that off. And the advantage of doing the walls too high out of something that I can actually, instead of the hole, one of the things I can do too high is that then I can just dig through to place machines and stuff at the bottom. Other perk of doing it 2 blocks high is that then the top block will actually carry a redstone signal, so I can actually have switches on top without actually having to go into the pens. That's the idea anyways, but I need to figure out what the ranges are, so this feeder, let's turn them all off. That's a 2. That's a 2. What's this one? This is a 3. Okay. Yours goes... where's this coming? Oh, I have to turn. Hee. Missed one. Missed one. This one. Let's turn that off. Alright. So the feeder with a 3 range goes to this block. Let's see. Thank you very much for coming in, Juliana. Thank you for bringing your raiders. Very quiet. Oh, and Skyfire, good to see you. Yes, some of my favorites. Actually, all my favorites are here today. This is cool. Like it. Like it. Actually, there are a few missing favorites, but everybody who's here today are favorites, so that works well. Okay, so this one then, what I think I'm actually going to do is just use this shape and outline it and then tear down the inside. It's probably going to be easier. Oh, can I? Come on. Yes, I can. What do I have the most of? 189 of those. That may work, it may not. And I can always add extras. But we're working on today, get these out of the way before I do something stupid with them, is my mistake was that I had created a mob mashing system that did not adequately protect the breeding pair. So the resulting effect was I went and did precisely what I didn't want to do and accidentally killed off all of my breeding cows. Pigs were fine, but the cows were not. But yeah. And I'm just going to take that one out. We're focusing on this pen to start so that I can dig out rather than building up. This is a bit of a janky spot, but I need to remember to sleep because we had all kinds of weird stuff showing up. I don't know. Lots of... Oh, I'm not alone. Tofu and Yellow have arrived. Okay. A lot of weird stuff showing up, like a round of zombies and some strange blue outline thing. I don't know what it was, but I got the impression I did not want to be involved. Okay, so... Milking is going to move. This one and that one. I want to feed in this pen. So let's put the range 3 in here. Take range 2 out. Let's turn the range thing on. I'm actually going to have the feeder done with 1 cable or 1 thing rather than 2. Do it that way. Okay, so this one should be off. Off. Okay, good. Oh, I see. Yeah. The problem with doing that, though, is every time I want to put something on the outside, I've got to change, like, the dig. So, I mean, I guess I could do that. So what sort of height do we have on this one? One of my... Oh, this one's still turned on. Ah. I don't need this range on. So that's a 3 as well. Okay. So we've got a 2 height. Oops, where is this? This one on? No. This one. One block height. It's fine. Okay, so if I take that down by 2. Then dig out all the inside space, I think is kind of what he's getting at. Let's give it a shot. I mean, I have no problem giving it a try. And the feeding zone goes here. Nope, that's fine. Your spaghetti at the wall is, at the moment, more effective and more well logical thought out than mine, so we're doing fine. Mmm, spaghetti, says James. Yummy. Okay. That's the end of this zone. Means I can go back this way. And I'm digging out what I'm still intending to line with blocks just because my brain wants blocks. I mean, if I was a real twit, I would go and do, oops. I would go and line things with pumpkins. But these are animals, these are not crops. So I don't need to go lining it with pumpkins. Oh, whoops. Okay, I need to change something else as well, because Devin was a tier 2, I think. Do I want it tier 2 or tier 3 with this? This is tier 3. That was tier 2. Let's pull that out for now. And grab this one, which was 3. They should overlap left to right by 1 block, but I want to make sure. So this one, its range, yeah, is going out 1 further. There's going to be 1 little strip where it won't feed the one kind of animal, but will feed the other. So I do need this one. There. You can sort of see the second line right up in here. I like spaghetti. So, 2 Winter Olympic events, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let me just call that one and we'll get it over with. And my 2 favorite Winter Olympic events happen to be biathlon and curling. I am that person. So yeah, I like biathlon and curling. Okay, so then we need to get these 2 out of the way. Yes, I do have a green shovel. I managed to get an Inferium shovel as a reward. It seems to have half decent, what do you call it, half decent durability, so I'm just going with it. Oops. Okay. There. This is going to be wall and gate, so that's why I put the little gap there. Yes, I love curling. There's actually a really ridiculous parody available on YouTube for curling. It's a sort of laughing at the Canadians, and I mean, who doesn't? Or they also laugh at the Norwegians because those guys are a little wacky as well. But it's a parody of What Does the Fox Say? Except it's got a curling reference of What Does the Skip Say? And the skip is kind of the team captain or team lead. Often and unfortunately the most bossy person on the team. I have yet to meet a curling skip who wasn't a right royal snot. I mean, some of them are really nice when it comes to, you know, beers and stuff afterwards, or, which is actually tradition. He was going to get hammered the night before. Took it for the guys. But for most of them, let's do it this way. I have a dank. So let's set up the dank to do that thing. So dank, you can have... Oh, whoops, wrong one. Yes, this one. You can have dirt and more dirt. And you can't have my cobblestone, though. So I'm going to build with that. So let's put the dank back. But that should take care of the dirt. So that it just doesn't harass our inventory. Go. Okay. We're not dealing with the milk thing right now, so let's put that out of the way. And that's the milker. And that's the generator for it, so let's keep that out of the way. I don't need a lever at the moment. Figure out what to do with the tier 2 stuff for later. Okay, good. That should help. Don't know what that is. You know what? Can I right-click this onto the dank? Nope. That would've been nice. Come on, dank. Danks have weird names. Sort. Oh, okay, well, whatever. Right, so we're renamed. We can actually rename the danks in a lot of cases, so some people will actually name them what they think it should be called. This over there. Yeah, that should be enough cleanup for now. Okay, this, do you have any XP in it? 23, sure. And so these I was keeping that, and I may do something different with it, but I was keeping that to suck up all those little birthing heart things. They're kind of annoying and they're weird. That. I'm going to need that one next. That's why I'm not putting it really far away. These things give me a bit of a headache, but now they've got the space cut out. I'm just going to turn off their range. There. Now we're not getting headaches. Family friendly. It was a dank and stormy night. Nope, that was last night. Actually, that was this morning, in that our neighborhood had lots and lots of rain. So we've been kind of waiting for this rain for a while, so I'm not too bothered. But yeah, we had a good amount of it. Okay, so you know what? Do I want to have it at that end, or do I want to have it at the... I'll have to decide later. Let's have it at the feeding end. Be a good place. They don't need to put a milk thing there, so move these down. I've got one running it by cables, which means I need to draw this back by 2. One, 2. Yeah, I know. Animal feeder. Get this back out. I don't want that making a huge mess. Oops, which way does it point? Here we go. The other animal feeder. Which one did I grab? Okay, that was a oh, there's the feeder. Okay, now I've got wheat in the way. I mean, really, I could actually just ask the dank to pick it up, but can't be bothered. Okay, where is... Here's the feeder. Oops. Did that one stop too far back. Okay, then here's gonna be the cables. Oops, this one. There we go. A lot faster when you do it that way. Come on, biogenerator. Okay, you don't have to be the same as your buddy. Please. And this one's storing 63.98, and this one's storing 9.2. You are so close, it's not funny. That's just dumb. Okay, now I need... Not that. Not the cables. Turn it off. Need a redstone signal? There, that works. What do we put in there for tiers? We had your 3s, right? This, one there, and one there. And we had a 4. I'm going to save the 4 for the musher thing, because the little one's really sort of a holding zone. Oops. Yeah, that should work. Get out of my way, please.
2, 4, 6, 8, every
Everybody hydrate. Must be Jen. Oh! Haha. Okay, well. We'll get this one, and then I'll have to go and fill up. Oh, I totally time to change the filter. Gross. What's your posture? Pop, pop, crackle, snap, pop, snap. There we go. Oh, my shoulder popped. 1, 2, 3 or 4 cracks down the back. Excellent. All right. Thank you very much, Jen. I appreciate that. Okay, so we're building the hole. Fixing the hole where the animals fall in. And it had my mind a wandering where it would go.
Hello there. Hello there.
We're gonna need to tear apart the center here where the other machines go, but that's okay. We'll base it off this outline. I can tear all this extra stuff out at the end. Yellow had made a warning. Mental note, do not go below the bedrock. Okay. Oh? I'm really quite curious why he would have tried. Dark portal, lots of wardens and dark. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, so we've got. Oh, it's interesting how that matches colors. Not again. Dude, take a hike. Only got one this time? Okay, that's not too bad. There we go. Alright, so this will be the first round. So the piggies, little piggies will be in there. Go away. You're on the outside. Okay, well, fine. What did you drop? Ooh! What did I get? Aw. I got something. I don't know what it was. And a dank item, so I don't know. Bearing stone pickaxe of grasping. It says I made a quest. What quest did I make? Basic storage. Feeding upgrade, sure. We had food and farming. We're working on seeds. Yeah, been there, done that. String. Been there, done that. Mystical agriculture. Okay, we have a bunch of stuff there. This one. Done that. Bertium. Yes. Okay. Oh, apparently I have a lot of stuff. Okay. Alright, so just keep going. Let's go lag again. What am I missing? Oh, over there. This way. I have a bunch of stuff to pick up, apparently. And then Industrial Foregoing is where we are now. I'm dealing with the Animal Rancher. We need that one. There we go. Alright. Oh no. Did a lot of this go over the cliff? What a pain. And more. So there's quartz seeds. Really? Mystical enlightenment? Dragon's withers will drop cognizant dust when killed with an essence weapon. Anybody need that? I certainly don't think I do. Okay, I don't think I dropped anything more down there. Maybe I did, but I'm not going to worry about it at the moment. Did I win with a #1 fan figure before? Max is always good at battle royales when he wrestled. Good to know. Never argue with Max when something involving arm wrestling or tug-of-war is involved. That's my guess. I'm going to regret where I've placed this, but, you know, we're here now, right? We're here now. Okay, so we've got a pit we can put piggies in. Piggy pit. Sounds like a barbecue joint. Pig pit. Okay, and that accesses the stuff in the bottom. Now, for the logic on step 2. Oh yeah, but even one in professional wrestling, I mean, take a look. I really don't think even if I knew the appropriate body moves to make, that someone of my lack of build would actually be able to be very successful at any sort of female professional wrestling, entertainment or otherwise. So there's got to be something a little bit more to it than that, right? And I mean, elementary or high school grade tug-of-war is probably more likely. Okay, so I wanted... But these two I want to stay blocks because I want to be able to put power to them without the animals messing with it. So let's go in on the corner, I think. It's fun. Now let's throw in a gate here and see what it does. No, that's going to allow them the edge, so I don't want that. Ladders it is, just like you guys said. Wireless is amazing, provided I've got power in it. There we go. I feel like I should be in some sort of Zumba class, you know? Okay. Something that actually looks like, I don't know, a ladder? Crooked ladder? Birch ladder, spruce ladder, plank ladder? Sure. What's that? Railed ladder? Oh, you need ladders to make ladders. Well, that stinks. Okay, let's just go with this then. Gates in there, fences in there, walls, rotten flesh, ash, inferium, random useless axe. Alright. That'll get me out. Okay, then the piece I will put in here is the accumulator for picking up stuff when they get bred. Throw that in the middle. Dell said even if she knew how to wrestle, she wouldn't have the stature to win. Yeah. I wouldn't. I mean, I have wings. If that makes any sense. I have wings. Wings are not nice. Wings don't get you, wings would not get you a wrestling win. Right, so that's that. And then, excuse my itch. Okay, so then next piece we should put down is we start with this one, and then we would have the same baby setup in the middle that we had before. I put it in the backpack, didn't I? This one. 63.88. Doesn't really matter. Put that in here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really? Oh, it would have been, yes, okay. It would have been 7 had it not been for this thing. Okay, so that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's put here. Right? Yeah. Put the baby rancher on this side. And we'll put the power on that side. No. This one. Come on, you. The back. Should be the correct direction. Let's see with this. Yeah, we got power in there. Let's turn this off. We'll have a switch up top. Now, that one needs to have a range thing in it. But we don't have them all. Let's see where the tier 4 goes. Yep, I must have put it the wrong way. Here we go. This tier 4 goes into the rocks, but it covers the whole area. So that should be okay then. Because it'll cover out the extra space on this side. I thought we'd have a spot extra. Yeah, it comes out that far as well. So it'll go into the rocks, but I think we can handle that with tier 4. Picked out tier 3s earlier. Yeah, I want to see. There's the 3. Let's see where the 3s go instead of the 4. I just had one at 4 made, was really all it was. The 4, where does that go? I'm sorry, these are 3s. Yep, tier 3. Okay. So where does that go? Okay, so I do need the 4 because with the overlap of the 2 feeders, this pen is actually 1 block wider because of the 2 feeders, to have 2 different species in at once. Now, it's just occurred to me that's a dumb idea. What I should probably do is split the 2 feeders up and go sideways. Like as in one off this side and one off that side. Or actually one off this side and one on that side. And then that means that that there's no way that either one of the feeders can get messed up by the mob destruction chamber. Exactly. Exactly. That would make it exactly the same area rather than having the overlap slot. So I'm thinking if I pull in this wall by 1, then I don't have to move that. As long as... what's this space? That'd be 7 by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So right now it's 7 by 8. So if I take this row in by 1, and then remove the other feeder, this one here, I can actually have it being exactly square. That means that the baby thing will be in the middle quite nicely. Then we take the babies out of this one. They get into another 7 by 7 on the far side. Two. Fifth wrench. There we go. On this far side, we have another 7 by 7. Let's start including this wall. So 1, 2. 2, 3, 5, 6, and then 7. I need 8 for the stone. Straight up. Well, that was less than optimal, wasn't it? Alright. May have that happen again because this is a farm of sorts up here that we need to get rid of. One. So this will be the first one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I should have one for 8. Yep, that lined up beautifully. Sometimes you just gotta dig things the old-fashioned way, right? Okay. Or a little bit squirrely. I do have enough of the energy, or sorry, the thingamajigs, the generators, and they're not actually all that bad to make, so I can easily just make another one. The biofuel generators are fairly inexpensive, and you can make them out of just about anything. Or not make, sorry, feed them with just about anything biofuel-wise. So I've got a bunch of carrots that, because we're growing emeralds, I don't now need to sell the carrots to the farmer, which means that I can then use the carrots in the thresher to turn them into biofuel. And actually the biofuel devices are relatively energy efficient. These guys here. But I'm sure there's probably some sort of upgrade I could put in here that makes it even more energy efficient if I needed to. And if I don't get as many babies or whatever out of it, that's fine. It's not, as long as this works correctly, it doesn't steal the breeding pair, then I'm happy. Like a knife. They have a couple available for when I dig holes like that. There we go. Okay. Yes, that's the idea, and I'm going to yoink them out and make sure I have a breeding set spare in a box somewhere. That sounds weird, but reasonable. Okay, so this one, I'm going to actually have to put another machine in here, which I haven't created yet, but that's okay. I have a distance wireless, sorry, advanced wireless in at the moment, so that means that rather than having to stand over by where the actual zone is, I think I've got 1,000 blocks of space or something. It's kind of stupid. So for now, that on this side. This is extra. I'll need to tear that out. But... okay, so we've got a spot now. If I turn this one around, because I haven't put the baby thing in, this is a square space, which means then that, done correctly, I should be able to put another baby separator in over there. And it still cover the same space. So I'm just going to turn this around. Make sure. Yep, looks like it covers. We're good. And that is using a tier 3. So I have one tier 4 I don't know what to do with, but I could save that for the masher. Provided that it doesn't end up in the main breeding zone. Or, yeah. So I can make that space a little bigger if I want. I mean, I don't have to use the ones I made. Okay, that's the mash, let's just get rid of it. I can steal that one for now. Alright, so I need another... what's this thing called? the baby separator. Sky for a sec. Sky. There we go. Baby separator, that works. I need. Got wheat. We know we have wheat. Okay. A gold gear. Another one of these machine things. Frames. Okay, carrot. Wheat. I've got the wheat. I don't know if I've got a carrot. Oddly? No, I don't. Okay. What about this backpack? Nope. Strawberry seeds? Huh.
Hello.
Hello. Oh. Well, thank you very much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Welcome on in, raiders. Welcome, welcome. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Delenn, and we are hanging out on the Dadcraft Patreon supporters server. It's his modded one, and currently we are playing All the Mods 8. So, this one. Just a little blurb popped up on the screen there. Yeah, so my name is Delenn, I think I said that. And I'm very easily distractible, so it's all about the squirrel. So Carvanic and Jilliana, or someone from their raids, I apologize. If you guys could let me know what you were up to, I appreciate it. I'm sorry for not asking earlier. Distracted by the fact that I oopsed so badly. So yeah. Let's put this away for now. Not that. Not that. Put this one away for now as well. Loopy and I were playing on Goldie SMP, getting all the sherds. Ooh. I see. Thank you very, very much for the recommendation, Loopy. I really appreciate it. So I need that, and then we can go in the air and make the thing. There we go. So making a baby separator. So we're playing around with animal feeders and baby separators and mob slaughtering factories and stuff. And I had a bunch of cows and I oopsed and I made them all go goodbye. So we at the moment have pigs in storage, and then after that I'm gonna have to go play the thief at someone else's base. And see if I can figure out who's got cows. Because, you know, me, organized? Yeah, not likely. Okay, so let's turn this one. I'm gonna steal this tier 3 upgrade. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's keep it consistent. Oh, it's a full stack. Okay. There we go. Keep it consistent. 1, 2. That one there. Baby separators. We're gonna go this direction. No, which way is that pointing? Range tier 3. Are we nope, we're pointing the wrong way. Okay. You had a lot of fun exploring. Woohoo! Take to read and run, but you need supper. Have an amazing stream. No problem at all. No problem. I have no issues if you need to raid and run. It's pretty normal. Oops. I hit Control E, it does weird stuff like that. There we go. Alright, let's turn that off for now. But yeah, had a big pen. It was not ideal. So yeah. Basically the mistake I made was that I had 2 pens. They weren't quite square to begin with. Then the second thing I did was I had put a mob slaughter factory item in there that overlapped a little bit into the edge of the breeding zone. And as you can imagine, mob slaughter factory did what it's supposed to do, and therefore I had no further breeding adults for the cows. So yeah. That's why some mistakes were made. That's okay, I think. Okay, that one I can leave. Now, my next question is... Okay, let's put biogenerator down here. Is that actually powering it? No, not going the right way. I found if I don't sleep, I have lots of friends that come and visit. So let's not have that happen. Alrighty. What am I doing here? Okay. This one, it appears to be powered now, so let's just leave it. But it's requiring energy to officially run. Now this one, I'm going to use the feeder for safety purposes because it takes the same range pieces as the slaughter factory, just so I can mark out spaces, and then I can move the feeder to the other spot. What I'm going to do with this particular feeder is put it on this side and have it point that away, so that if it feeds things here, then there's a baby zone over there, but nothing's getting fed that's going to get slaughtered over there. It's, yeah, just going to make more sense in my head. 1, 2, 3, 4. This way. Around. This way. Okay, we need... I need to steal this one. I don't have enough range extenders up at the moment, so I'm going to make some more. But let's see what I've got. Okay, so that will start in stock here. Oh no, I wanted the 4, didn't I? Okay, let's take this one out. And let's put... Now, the question is what I want the 4 for. Yeah, I'm going to put the 4 on this one because it's a solo item. Everything else has 2 entries. And it's because I made the 4 before I decided I needed it. So that means this has to move down 1 so that it isn't colliding with the wall. This one, I think. Oops, wrong one. Hello. Thank you. 2, 3. There we go. I'll put that in here. That should now. Let me. Yeah, perfect. It's cutting off there. And this one can go extra wide. I know this is right across the middle of a path, but I don't care because I'm going to be tearing down the rest of the village, so that's fine. We up to 10 minutes left? No problem. Thank you, Fantastic Sherlock Fox. I appreciate the warning. So it stops in there. Lots of boop going on. I didn't say much, and I apologize for that. We're still on target for bacon soap. Yes. Hello. Oddly enough. Although we are not on target for milk, because I blew it. And I killed the cows. Hello, Yellow. Yeah, but the bacon soap is still on target. This one is a little bigger than the other chambers, just because it's what I had for range things. And why not? Because if more bad things fall in it, that's their problem, not mine. Apparently I got hungry. So I've got an upgrade in my backpack that's feeding me. So you guys hear a weird little crunch. And that's just the nature of the game deciding I'm hungry, so it's going to feed me from my backpack. Auto feed is amazing, yeah. It makes a weird little squelchy noise. I didn't know what it was earlier on. I had no idea. Oh, Of course I said, dank, don't do anything, and then I want the dank to do something. Ridiculous. Okay. one. You can pick up what's already in there. Go. Guess you can pick up stone too, because I don't think I really need it. Right, where are we here? Then this part. A little bigger. Gonna make sure I can see where this thing is going, because it's not gonna match up with the other one. And you guys can see things actually slightly better than I can, just for some reason the way the gamma worked out. There. So the end of that would mean here's where the wall is going to meet up with the other wall. Straight up. Ha ha! Well, that composter really wants to be involved, doesn't it? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. As soon as I realized I had danks in here, I went, how soon can I get the materials? So after going to the Pigledge, I guess, is what they're calling it, space on the server, with a lot of those chests they had, I managed enough gold and diamonds topped up that I was able to take it up to the diamond level, and then I'm growing obsidian seeds. So that's how we got to that level. It's 1, 2, 3. Oh, only one extra. Okay, that's not bad. I'm gonna need to empty this zone in the middle, but at least this machine isn't gonna kill me if it accidentally gets turned on. The other one I can't say as much for. It seems to not kill players, but I've seen weird things happen from time to time, so I don't know. I was looking to see if you could place them in something to make them bigger. Well, if you keep expanding them, you actually get more slots as well. Don't remember off the top of my head which one starts giving me more slots. Whether it's the gold level or not. Let's see, the gold one. Yes, the gold level, you get more, so it looks like another chest. So it's definitely worth going up to that level if you can. And you're still getting a lot more in each of your slots. For those of you that haven't seen danks, they are amazing. So they're super easy to make in this game. Right? It's just a cheap barrel and some coal, and then we surround them with blocks of redstone to upgrade. Then the gold is where you start getting more rows. Then it gets kind of stupid. Like this one is where I went to. I'm not going to go to the end because it takes nether stars, but these ones you can have stacks of 262,144 in a single slot. But as you can see, we have enough slots that it really doesn't matter. And while they won't pull from inside your backpack, you can still store them in there. So if you really wanted to, you could actually pull out whichever one you were using for whatever your theme was, and then put it in your backpack afterwards. Which my backpack at the moment, not that one, this one, has 4 of the single level tier upgrades in there. So I can store a lot of junk, and then, because I mean, not everything stacks, right? But then if I wanted to upgrade those, I could, although it starts getting a little bit ridiculous in terms of how big your stacks could be. But yeah, I got a dank by accident, and I didn't realize that they had them in this pack, so I was quite happy to learn that. So this one being a little bit different than this pen being a little larger than the others, just because I had a larger, what do you call it, range reach thing already made. This is a 3, and the one that you're seeing out here is a 4. It's a little bit bigger, but both of these two spaces are designed for 3s. And that's going to be breeding in this side with the little XP suck-up thing. And then this one will just be a baby holding pen. And once they grow up here, they're going to get sucked over here. And either they're going to be turned into the mob slaughter factory for pink slime and meat juice. which you can eat, or well, be fed by, I guess. Or else they can be off of, there's a mob, what's it called? Mob, oh, what's it called? And mob, oops, not exclamation, at, it's the mob crusher. So the mob crusher is a little bit more involved in when you make it, but it's the one that will actually crush them up and give you the drops out of it. Some people just skip that altogether and just go straight to the mob masher from the mob grinding utilities. I'm not as familiar with that one, but it does say that mobs mashed do count as player kills. So I mean, I would probably use that for, you know, hostile mobs. I'd see no point in going that far with the regular mobs. I'm sure that one would probably kill me. I don't know if the crusher will kill me. I would not be surprised if it does. But yeah, that's where we're at. Oh, have I picked those up before? Yes, I have. The Mob Masher work with passive mobs. The one, I don't know, to be honest with you. I have never tried that one. I'm not as familiar with it. The crushers and stuff, though, are kind of fun because as far as power saving, they're handy. They're handy to have. They do know the difference between an in-game entity and a player if you put the mob detector in front of them. So that's what I often do, is I'll put the mob detector in front of that. I mean, it means it's turned off until it finds mobs, but the other part of it is that I can go running around my base, doing whatever I need to do, etc., etc. But then if I get plagued by, you know, skeletons or zombies or what have you, I can run right in front of the system. It doesn't pick up on me, but it picks up on them, and then no more of them. It's great. Only benefits would be you can add looting and sharpness to it. Very true. Very true. Take this one out. Plugging holes. Okay. I'm going to be happy to get this zone done because once we get this turned on, when the zombies and whatever decide they want to come over the hill at me, they can just fall in and have a good time getting all mushed up. That would be nice. Right. So this is highly not exciting now, this part of it. But I need to get this section dug out. I think it's not as bad as it was when I was dealing with 150 square, I guess. And this is like dirt and stuff. Now, some people would probably say, why aren't you just simply vein mining it? It's because I don't know where the end of these sections of dirt actually go. So rather than over digging, it's probably easier if I could under dig. Now, if I can change the shape of my vein miner, or so that it's actually more of a shapelet or shaped dig, then I probably would go that route. But I mean, this isn't taking too long. Now these ones, I could theoretically actually have them side by side. They wouldn't be able to run off the same power source, but I could theoretically have them side by side because of the offset. So I might do that. That would just make sure that there's no way whatsoever that the mob crushing thing could be pointing into where the babies are. So that idea is appealing. Hold vein miner key and shift at the same time and scroll the mouse to be able to see the options. Okay, so let's see. We've got vein miner key and shift, scroll. Oh, okay, so I can actually make this shaped. That's really handy. I didn't know I could do that. That's cool. So for example, it's 3x1, I believe. Nope, that's not 3x1. Cool, okay. I'll have to play with that a little bit more. Try this again. So, hold this one, go to shift, scroll. Okay, it does say in the top corner. Escape tunnel. Huh. That's a cool idea. Shapeless, blah blah blah, small tunnel, square, large tunnel, mining tunnel. It's probably a 3x3, I suspect. Neato. Okay. So we've got a need for a nap to start with. Thank you, sleepers. Alright. So let's take this one off. I need a tier 4 range thing out of it. Mob Slaughter Factory. The one that's not going to kill me. We go this way. Yeah, good trade. I appreciate that very, very much. Okay, so that's going the wrong way. Funny how these aren't very clear as to which is pointing where. So this one, if I turn it on, it should... It's not showing in here, which suggests that it's pointing in the opposite direction. It's great. And then this one, if I put this off, tier 4 should fit. Show me your shape. Yay! So this is 3 blocks high. That's a bit of a challenge, but if anything comes in, then we're up. Then we're out of here, I guess. So if I really wanted, I could actually go down one more, but I don't think I have anything that's 3 blocks to worry about. So that one should be safe as a tier 4. I've got the baby thing in this side, which needs its tier 3, right? Tier 3. I was walking these backwards. And then this one should have a tier 3, which it does not. Is this? Feel that tier 3, okay. So this one, if I turn its shape on, fills that box. Okay, great. Turn this one's shape on. Put it in tier 3, put that shape on. So this one is now pointing the wrong direction. Let's go 1, 2. Okay, that should fill this whole space. Yeah, it does. Okay, good. So that means I need 2 tier 3s to make sure these fit properly. And this, oops, turn it off. Clear, there we go. I'm sure that you guys will find yourselves much more efficient ways of actually using things like danks. They are super, super handy, but then again, they're also problematic in some ways. Alright, that goes there. That's okay. Okay, so 2 tier 3s, put the food thing on this side. Nope, actually I said over here, didn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Middle is here. 2. Get down there. They only have the 1. I really don't need to have the cable in between. Let's do this. Don't let me. And go to wrench mode, right? No, I want rotate mode, please. Go. Should do it. See what I'm doing? No. Forward. Okay. Waiting for redstone. Excellent. And then, so that one faces that way. This one should face the same way. Heater. That's facing the right way. Do I have, yeah, one more biogenerator. Come on, you. Alt. Are you not rotating? There. So, Loomies. And we wanted the tier 3s, right? Industrial foregoing, tier at industrial. Range. We needed tier 3s. I have tier 2 cards I don't need anymore, but that's okay. I'm not gonna fuss with it. I know I should have done that with tier 4 as well, but Okay, so we need bone meal, latex, and redstone dust. That I can't do here. So we're off to the machines. This seems so funny when I eat. I must have eaten something that I'd either eaten before or didn't actually do anything. Okay, so what do we have here? We have this. We don't have any latex. Okay, so this will give us latex. It's going to push out to the north. Which way is north? That should be push out is the north that way? Okay, so this is effectively the back of the machine then. Even though it's the functional side. Go figure. So then we want the south side to push outwards to this machine. Right? Yeah, okay. Ignore it. And let's get ourselves a piece of wood. Log. No, not that. One of these. This way. Well, that's filling up. I need... Let's get those out of there, those out of there, these and those. I need panes. And redstone. Right? Oh, that's not much. Okay, I can make some more in a minute. And what was the third piece? Bone meal, right? Bone. Oh. Okay. Sure, that'll do. Guess we have a bit. Okay, so we're making tier 3. So 4 bone meal, 2 panes, and 2 redstone. 2 redstone. 2 panes. We're already filling up on the latex at the bottom. It's slow, but you can see it. Pardon me. And then here comes the bone meal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, you. Input. Oh, up north. North is that way. Yes. Okay, that is north. North Pole. Liquid latex. Ignore that. What is going wrong? Tier 3. Got power. Do we need a full section of text? Maybe. This one's got it. Where's it pushing it to? It's pushing it over here, but so stupid slow. Oh, this one. Why does that have a bucket in there? Well, I can take that. Help. Now we've got enough. Okay, great. So while I do that, I need to get some more redstone. There's one. Bird of redstone, what do? You grow it. Really? Spread the grid. There we go. Then you end up with extra. Alright. Is it just me or does it feel like we just got up? As in this world went sleepy real fast. Okay, so we've got 2 panes. We've got 4 bone meal. We've got 2 redstone. Right? Right. Doing something. Okay, good news. That should be for the 2 feeders. And then the other thing we need... Oh, lovely. Go away. I don't want these extra guys. You look like you're trouble, dude. Some sort of nasty skeleton. Go away. Okay, so, what else did I want? Or that was the iron farm. It just went crash, that went by. Okay, we've got, let's put coral blooms away. We don't need any more ladders. We don't need panes. We don't need the redstone dust. Right, just throwing some more back here. And... Ah! What I meant to do. Always needing more. Huh. Tertium ingots. Interesting. Didn't know what those were. Throw the things in the system for later, so that they're out of the way. This one, that one. Here's out of the way. 1, 2, 3. Still got the jumbo tank for that one. It's for the meat junk. Cobbled something or other. Soulstone? Don't know. Oh, great. Let's leave those up there. Don't need the mob fan, it's absolutely useless. Put that away. I want a lever. And I want some sticks. That should be all she wrote. I wonder what I ate. I wish it would pop up and tell you in chat what it ate. Do I have my chat set weird? Options. Apparently I went long. Sorry guys. Unintentional. Okay. It'll input. Done. I wanted chat. That was shown. Okay, well we're fine. So let's just get this one run, and then I will put the piggies in and call it a day. Okay, so we're gonna put in this one. Wait a minute. Where was I? Yeah, okay, I think if I remember correctly, I was milking the breeding crew, right? Right. which means I do have that side to do. I am having fun, but I missed something. Okay, so this one goes over there. Redstone on. This one has redstone on. And it needs this one. Okay, so I needed wheat in one, carrots in the other. Yeah, I think I'm milking these guys. And then babies get sucked into here, this section. This is where we destroy them all. Okay, I think that sounds good. Which means this side becomes the milker unless... Yeah, I don't care. Whatever. 1, 2, 3. Which means we need one more tier 3 upgrade. So we're going to have to run back and get that part done. Animal Rancher. This one. And I'm going to need one more generator as well. Let's get the milk. Let's get the machine in there first. This one pointing the right way. Now this block will change. You need redstone on. Forgot to put the other tank in, so I have to do with that. Mob destroyer. Oh, am I really that short on? I need 2 of the... Yeah. Okay, well I can do that, I think. Make sure I didn't actually... I didn't actually build. Okay. Generators. So, let's see if I can do that from here. Move items. 1. Bio? Nope. Okay. I can only build 1. That's fine. Let's build this one. For the destroyer. Milker, actually. Let's do the destroyer last. That's pointing the right way. Yeah. Feed it with stuff. And then the destroyer needs energy and a tank. That's where the energy will go. And this will be where the tank goes. Ooh, that's not gonna work. Because I need to be able to access the third piece, third tank. Well, I'll think about it while I build the generator. I still need the generator to be built. Okay, where are we here? So we need... making the generator. And I'm short the bio stuffs, which is fine. Do I have any kicking around? No. So I will show you guys how I do that then. We also needed... what did we need? Panes, I think it was? Panes, bone meal, redstone, latex is probably filling up down there just fine. What do I have in here? Grab some carrots. Yeah, be that way. Do I have any crusher stuff? Oh, hey, I have some in here. Lovely. I'm gonna need more, but that's okay. Normally the crushers make a lot of noise. I just, we have the extreme sound muffler in this one, which is really nice. So rather than me spending the energy and supplies to put a muffler in here, I actually just found out what sound it was and turned it off. It feels kind of cheaty, but at this moment, I'm not particularly sure I care. Okay, so let's get this one started. We've got latex in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Was it? One more, I think it was I needed. Right? I hope. Not 2. Then we got the generator. Oh, so I'm looking at the backpack. I figure out why I had supplies in one of the screens and not in the other. There we go. So now we've got the generator. We're just making some of this mush to fill it up with. And we need this one. Now the concern I have, as you guys saw, is in the previous version of the Mob Masher thingamajig, I actually had one piece sticking out, so like 2 blocks deep, I guess, so one extra spot, in order to be able to put the generator on and still access one of the sides for the meat juice, because we're going to have to deal with that at some point. You know what? I think I'm just going to leave it, because the rare time I want the meat juice, I can just jump in and grab it. So let's just go with that. So this one, this way, you powering up, powering up. Perfect. Okay, so next piece. Let's find out about getting these. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that about right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I've got 5. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one hopefully will work for this block. Hopefully this will work for this block. Not gonna make any sense, but it's fine. Let's do it from the point of view of the path. Off. This one here. Here. This one. There. And then the last one. Oh. The point of view of the path doesn't really work. Let's go this way. So what does this have? This should have carrots, right? Right. Carrots are on. Where did my pigs go? 1, 2, 3, 4. A spare set of pigs just in case. Down in here. Okay. So that when they have babies, the babies should get sent to the back. With redstone, yep. At which point the babies should get all grown up. And this one should be moving adults who then get mashed up. Sound about right? Right. Now let's see if that actually works. Now it seems to think it's doing something. I need to fix this one. Meat stuff stays in. Pink stuff is going pushed up. Okay. Theory is there.
You're at 230 Silverado Bank Circle Southwest, Calgary.
Whoa, shush. Well, how's that to dox yourself? Fantastic. Ugh. Okay, so the milker, I think, is the only one without an upgrade, right? Yes. So that should be there. This one should push the milk upwards. And it needs more stuff to power. Did I bring any? No. Alright. So they're in love. There's a piggy baby. Whoa! Triplets! Nice! Okay, then the big babies will be over there until they grow up. Excellent. Alright. That worked better than I expected. Hello, Mama Bear! My tablet is an iPad. My iPad triggers awful easily on the wrong words. And so when it triggers, it seemed to think that I asked it to be, or asked it where I was. Clearly not what I was actually doing, but, you know, none of these things are as smart as they seem. On you. Dirt, cobble, it's fine. I need carrots. Lots of carrots. Do I have space? Do I have any more wheat? Apparently. I have more wheat than I know what to do with. So let's go get these over here. You can't milk the pigs, I'm aware of that. You can't breed the pigs with wheat, I'm aware of that as well. But, you know, hopefully it will work. Hello. There we go. This, that. Yes. Well, sort of. My closed captions would agree with you as well, so big oops there. Yeah, I may have muttered that, not actually meant it in the sense that it took it. Alright, so these I don't really need on because there's no cows. And there's no filler power for it anyways, so I'll shut that one off. Oops. What I want. This one. Function where there's redstone power, no power, so let's turn that off. And this one has wheat, right? Wheat. Okay. Then we'll make another trip back and steal another cow from James, but I'll probably log out from there, I suspect. Or maybe log out just before that, just so that you guys don't have to see me standing around killing time while I'm trying to get a baby cow to mature. Or at least another set of parents to agree to let me breed their baby again. Breed them for another baby, yes. I mean, if cows would give you twins, that would be nice, but, you know, that would be optimistic. We need a pre-stream to read. Please silence your phones and tablets. Yeah. That's funny, actually. I wish that I could get... I silenced the tablet, but the problem is I'm using it for actually some of my soundboard. So, if I turned it off, then it wouldn't actually respond or be usable for my sounds, which would definitely get us in a tough spot.
Oh, this is a fine kettle of fish.
So, yeah. Okay, so we've got... When those guys grow up, then we kill them. Okay. That should be good. And then the other thing I'm going to probably do on this side with tier 4 as well is look at getting the one that mob drops. Because I'm more interested in those than I am for the slime stuff. Alright. So, we've got a whole new system. We've got some pigs. Maybe it will work, maybe it won't. We'll see. But I have a pair of pigs in storage just in case. Right? Help yourself to the cows. I should put them in their proper pen sometime. Well, if there's more than two, sure. But if there's only the two, like there was when I was there before, I don't want to steal just those two on camera. Thievery otherwise, yes. But I think we're going to start with that, and I will go get some cows and give it a test, and you guys can see tomorrow morning how it turned out. So for those of you that are on the same time zone as I am, it is 10 a.m. in the morning on Thursdays, and I do tend to run long. However, let's see, noon for the Eastern folks in the Dadcraft time zone, and then in, yeah, that's it. Thursday I only do one, because we have scouts in the evening, so I'd love to do two, but I can't. But I will give you guys a good fill-in, and then after that, you guys have yourselves a fantastic weekend. So for tonight, thank you to Corvanik and Jilliana for their raids. I really appreciate it. It was fantastic to have you guys by, and to come with me through this ride of fixing my boo-boos and learning along the way. So let's see who we've got that we can head to. Wednesdays there's usually too much choice, as opposed to not enough choice. So who do we have? Said that, then I go and stick my foot in my mouth, right? That's okay. You're welcome to lurk. I'm glad you didn't fall asleep while you lurked. Piggies, do I get one? Two? Just two. That's fine. So piggies will make decent meat juice, because apparently they're supposed to be a little bit higher rating than chickens. Alright, so we're gonna head over, looking at who's doing Minecraft that I'm actually following, we're kind of limited. So, geez, not much available. Okay, we're gonna go to, I think, let's try, I'm looking at Charlie Brown or Rogue, and I'm not really familiar with either one of them. The Dark Piggy is just a different skin. There's nothing different about him other than a different skin, and he looks kind of creepy, so I just thought I'd keep him. Joined the game, made the advancement, left the game. Well, how convenient. You know Rogue? Excellent, we're going to Rogue. Problem solved. Alright. So let's get the raid started, and then I will say thank you to everybody.
Mischief managed.
Now there's a risk that we may be coming in at the end of their stream. They've been up for 2 hours and 50 minutes, but they've been known to go long, so no idea. But thank you very much, Corvanik and Juliana, again for the raids. I really do appreciate that. Also thanks to our clue spenders, James, Jen, and Fantastic Sherlock Bot. And thank you to Fox for being our moderator for the evening. Also thank you to James, Sachet Away, Max Money, Springer Shadow, Yellow94TT, and Jilliana, Skyfire, B8 Ron, Jilliana again, Jen1044, Corvanik, Just Loopy, oh, and Sally Soul, and Mama Bear 65. Apologies for missing anybody didn't say hi to earlier on. If you were just hanging out, I appreciate everybody for coming through, and I will see you guys tomorrow. So have yourselves a great night, and goodbye for now.